And now, for a fun look at the financial world, it's Top That Trade. Joining us today, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nachman, a pro options trader at Agora Financial. Here we go, guys. Round number one. Electric company Tesla has made new record highs this week as that stock zoomed past $1,000. But there's an upstart company working on a battery-operated truck. It's called Nikola. That company is worth $21 billion. Are you getting a bit of stock shock?
What a name. You know, Tesla has really had a big move here from $200 low last year at this time in June, 400% move over $1,000. But Nicholas Tesla, someone took the Tesla name for the car company, obviously, and now there's a electric truck company, Nicholas, that's worth $21 billion. I love the name.
I love the name too, and it gives testament to Nicholas Tesla, the man who inspired them all, right? The genius that I think if left to his own devices, if he wasn't half crazy, we would already have wireless electricity. I believed in him. They should have given him the money. It would have been done many years ago. And it's funny because a lot of the things that Nicholas Tesla predicted would happen actually came true. You know, like wireless stuff. You know, he was saying, people were saying, this guy's crazy. He wasn't crazy. He was a genius.
Did he predict the stock would get to $1,000?
He was not a good market. He was not a good market predictor. He sold out his holdings in Westinghouse for cheap. He could have been a billionaire, but
okay. My question is he doesn't have a middle name. Otherwise, we could start a company with his middle name and we're instant billionaires. I like Ford better. Ford actually has revenue. Ford made $155 billion last year in revenue, and it's worth about the same as Tesla itself, and it's trading at $6, $7, $8, something like that. So it's down 30% last year. I think Ford's a better investment, but they're more fun to have a Tesla.
Well, yeah, I had Tesla. I owned it, made a lot of money, and I'm out of it. I wish I had kept it.
Round number two, big bets. MarketWatch is listing the biggest bets bought by institutional players versus retail investors. One example, institutional players are going for Visa, while retail investors, also known as average Joe investors, are opting for shares of Ford. Which bets do you believe?
Well, you mentioned Ford. I like Ford as well. I was talking about Ford. I think it's come back. Did you know that their sales in China all of a sudden are coming back? When we had this trade war situation with China, nobody wanted to buy a Ford. I can't believe it. But there was a little anti-Ford sentiment in China. Now that we're coming back from the coronavirus, it seems like Ford is a hot ticket over there. That's where their growth is going to be. And this is a company people were worried about going bankrupt a few months ago is really going to turn around. So I think it's a good long-term value.
One company that's on both lists for institutional and retail has been Microsoft. But if you look at the list, they're very different in the fact that on the retail side, they seem to be small dollar stocks. I don't know what that means. You take a certain amount of money, $1,000, you buy X amount of shares. It doesn't matter what the share price is. You're trying to get percentage gains. But I thought it was interesting that the institutional guys are very, very low on Apple.
Round number three, bubble over. The market gained $21 trillion since the last low. Do you think this market is due for a pop?
I think it's going to pop. I think it's going to continue to pop. We heard from the Fed, right? They're going to keep interest rates low at near zero, at least till 21. Maybe forever. For whatever it takes. That's what he said. I mean, the longer it goes, which is a positive, because let's face it, out there in TV land, all these people who've been through a tough time with this economy, it's been tough, but you feel it's coming back. And you're getting a lot of help from the strategic, from the government, from the Federal Reserve. But, the other thing, too, is what Jerome Powell said, and I think it's very important. He still believes that we need some fiscal policy out of Washington to help a lot of these businesses. He's worried about long-term damage to the economy if some of these businesses don't get help. And so I hope Washington comes together and helps out some of these businesses that really need it.
You're not looking for socialism, I'm sure. Look for this market come back. Let's see if the S&P can at least get back to unchanged.
No, that's not socialism. It's called a loan.
Here's your bonus round question for today. It's a true or false. 7-Eleven is selling life insurance.
Oh, come on. True and false is next week. You're making it too easy for Alan. All right, he's taking true without even hearing the answer. Go for it.
It's true. 7-Eleven in Japan is indeed selling life insurance. I believe it's in a vending machine. Great job as always, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Business First AM continues right after the break. For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.